Have a wonderful day, dear students. Today, in Social Science, History Chapter 4, Medieval Architecture, Cities, Merchants and Craftsmen. We are discussing about all these three things. Okay? Now, dear students, you know Delhi Sultanate was there. Before that, Rajput rulers were there. Then after Mughal Empire was there. So all they were constructed so many palaces, temples, gardens, fort, mosque, bath, mansions, lots of monuments and architectures were built during the time of those periods. So today we are discussing one by one those which have very much important in our history. Okay, dear students, we are just starting this with the definition. Yeah, dear students, you know very well India is world famous for its rich cultural heritage of art and literature and architectures. Stupas and inscriptions in different provinces during the Mauryan age were very famous. Gandhar and Mathura style stupas during post-Mauryan era. Palaces, stupas, pillaras, monasteries, mansions, temples, they were also constructed during the time of Gupta dynasty. In the Middle Age, Pala and Pratihara, Rashtrakuta, Rajput, Delhi Sultanate, Mughal rulers, they were also built so many beautiful step wells, lakes, temples, mosques. So, here sculpture. What is sculpture? That we are discussing. Just I will define it with you. The art of sculpture, imagination, is the form of decorating rock, wood or metal with the help of chisel and hammer. They built a decorative work on stone and on wood, on metals, on rock. Architectures means the word Shilpa Shastra is also used for architectures. Architectures basically means constructions. You know all the constructions, all these are called architectures. Architecture is a construction of houses, towns, wells, fort, minarets, tombs. A person who is proficient in architecture is called architect. The professional person who build all these things, they call architect. Okay, so these are the definitions of sculpture and architecture. Now we are studying one by one monument of Indian history. Very first we are discussing about the architecture of India between 700 AD to 1200. We are talking about this era, very first. So listen carefully, dear students. The period between 700 AD to 1200 AD was the Rajput era. In Rajput era, Nagar styles of temple were prevalent in India. This include temple of Khajuraho. Khajuraho temples are very famous nowadays. Lingaraj temple of Puri, Jagannath Puri, if you heard the name, in Orissa. Gop temple in Saurashtra. And during the Delhi Sultanate, there were mosque, tomb. In Delhi, Jama Masjid, Qutub Minar, Hauj-e Khas, Alai Darwaja, Sri Ri Fort, all they were built during the time of Mughal era. The fort of Kumbhalgarh, built by Rana Kumbha and Kirti Stambh and Vijay Stambh of Chittor are important piece of Hindu architectural building during that time. So this is during that time. This is Chittorgarh's. This is Vijay Stambh. You can see this. Okay. So they were built during the time of Rajput era. They were the proud of Hindu kings during that time. Now, dear students, we are talking about the sun temples. You know that time sun temples were built. Modhera Sun Temple and Konark Sun Temple. So we are talking about them one by one. Sun Temple of Konark and Hausaleshwar Temple of Karnataka are some of the most special type of architecture of the 13th century. Konark Sun Temple is located near the Bay of Bengal in Puri district of Orissa. This temple was built in the 13th century during the king of Narasimhavarma I. So Narasimhavarma I built that temple of the Ganga dynasty. So the king of Ganga dynasty, Narasimhavarma I, built this monument. This chariot temple was built like chariot of the sun pulled by 7 horses. It has 12 wide wheels. This temple is also known as Black Pagoda because it is built on black stone. This building is built on black stones. So it is called, another name is Black Pagoda. So this is the Sun Temple of Konark. Dear students, you can see this. Yes. And now dear students, we are talking about one by one different architectures. We will move ahead. Here in your textbook also, so many architectures, monuments, photographs are given. You can study, you can read it nicely. This is Somnath Temple and all these different monuments are given. Now we are talking about the temples characterized by sectum, sectorum, antral, mandap, Srinagar, Chowki or Mukh Mandapam. Even Pradakshina Path is also there. Means all these characteristics were concentrated at that time while they were building our temples. Some of the important temples of this period, including Chariot Temple built during Pallava period, Rajrajeshwar Temple at Tanjore, which was considered to be the tallest temple of that time. At that time, it was the tallest temple in the world even. Mughal architecture was also unique. Mughal Emperor Akbar built the fort of Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. Tomb of Sara Ram of Sher-Shah Suri is also important. Here, Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan also built Taj Mahal, and it is a very world famous monument nowadays also. Red Fort also built by Taj Mahal by Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan's beautiful buildings like Diwan-e-Am, Diwan-e-Khas, Rang Mahal were also built in red stone. They were wonderful prepared. Now here you can see the picture of Red Fort. Then this is the temple of Amritsar. 6 Gurudwara. We know that Golden Temple. We call it Golden Temple. During the time, the best architectural piece, Golden Temple of Sikh sector, was also built in Amritsar. Now we are talking about our Gujarat, of course. So in our Gujarat, we have lots of architectural monument of ancient time. So we are talking about them. Very first, we are talking about Somnath Temple. I think so. You might have visited Somnath Temple. Somnath Temple is located in Prabhaspatra Patan near Verawal. Somnath is very ancient, rich, and important center of Saivism, Bhagwan Shiv. And nowadays it is also added a lots of entertaining and developing curiosity with means religious and scientific combinations was developed there nowadays, and everybody like to visit Somnath Temple nowadays. Today only the location of older temple can be seen. New temple was built in 1951. Somnath is one of the 12 most sacred Jyotirlingas in India. India's Jyotirlingas, you know that? Somnath, means Tambakeshwar, Rameswar, Kedarnath, Kashi Vishwanath of Varanasi. So all those means Ujjaina, Mahakalam, you know all those 12 Jyotirlingas of our country, very famous. People feel very proud to visit those 12 Jyotirlingas, okay, as a devotees of God, Lord Shiva. Upperkot Fort of Junagadh, you might have visited Junagadh. Upperkot Fort of Junagadh city. Upperkot was Giridurg. Rakhenga provided water facility by constructing Adhikadi step well, Navgan well. Now, if you have not seen Adhikali step well and Navgan well, your life is worthless. It is said to be. Means you should visit that. Sun Temple of Modera, nearby 22 kilometers away from Mehsana, you might have visited. The Sun Temple of Modera in Mehsana district of Gujarat was built during the reign of King Bhimdev I of the Solanki era, Solanki time. You might have studied in chapter number 1, Rajputis, about Rajputis, Gujarat Rajputs. 12 different idols of sun can be seen in the temple today. There is a total 108 small temples around the water tank outside the temple, which creates a beautiful view when the lamps are light at dawn and dusk. When lights are down and dusk, you can see that. Now, very speciality of this temple is the east entrance of the temple was designed in such a way as the first ray of the sun radiated to sanctum at the far end of the temple fell on the gem in the center of crown of sun god idol. As a result, the whole atmosphere seems to be filled with divinity. Means sun god statue was there, then idol is there, and there were the gems on his crown, and the first sun rays entered in the gems of crown. Then this reflected in all over the temple inside. So it creates the divine atmosphere. You might have seen lots of serials about the religious and God. So you can see the lightning is there around the divine person. Like that way, the lightning was developed there. Dear students, Rani Ki Vav also built by Udaymati. You can see Udaymati builder Rani Ki Vav. Yeah. The queen of King Bhimdev, a specimen of world famous temple, Rani Ki Vav, a unique example of sculpture and marvel of architecture of a 7-storied step well. It is existing in Patan, old capital of Gujarat. It was built by King Bhimdev's wife, Queen Udayamati, after his death. UNESCO has designated this site as a World Heritage Site. Now, our Ranki Patan got the place in UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. So, we are talking some more monuments and about painting and urbanizations in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day.